What was that noise?
That was Abby going, ooh. She's got like a deep voice.
She's rocking
gorilla.
She's rocking a non-rocket chair.
She's like, gonna rip it. Easy, I'm going.
That's Todd saying.
Do that though? He is. That's attractive.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Notice when I wrote by the LP? The ones I,
So your handwriting's hard to read though. So.
remember the ones I broke? Poor Todd. Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, Tammy, one of the things on those, I know why I got so many CDs, because one of them has all the Dark Shadows sound. Because I remember she had that as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
She had the Dark Shadows.
Remember
that? Yeah, that record they had out with Barnabas on the side.
Yeah, I had that record too. I love Dark Shadows.
Happy impromptu birthday.
Yeah, I did too.
Dark Shadows.
It's still itching.
Yeah.
It's
I
all.
always watch Dark
The
Shadows.
Haunted Mansion was neat. Like, so we used to sit down in the basement. Oh, Mike.
I know, you should play that for everybody and let them hear it.
Well, that one now, that was after, I mean, I was older than that.
It was Little Ronnie / Opie.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we like our spooks.
Yeah.
So I was watching Green Slime the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta watch that one.
yeah, we will.
The Screaming Skull is still up.
That's one of my
Screaming
favorites.
Skull.
Screaming
The Screaming Skull.
Oh, good God.
They're rebooting that, and it's going to star Heather Pepper as the Screaming Skull.
I just want to watch Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are all good old
like
chillers.
Yeah.
What I got?
We watched Casper the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Watch what?
Casper.
See, Casper's good, but it's sad.
I know, especially when they play that piano music and he's sitting there and the train's going through his mouth.
Casper.
That's like people will laugh at me because they said, Ed, when you watch the movies, what was the very first movie that ever made you cry? And you're all going to laugh at me when I say it, so I don't know if I should tell you or not.
Wait, give me a hint. Was Bela Lugosi in it?
No. No, it was Star Trek 2. The Wrath of Khan. Because it was at the very end and Spock had died. And then Kirk is up there and he's giving this speech and he goes, out of all the souls I have encountered, his was the most. Then he goes, human. Like that. And I was like, ah! Yeah, I mean, you know, I was raised on Star Trek. You know, you always saw Spock, Kirk, McCoy, Scotty, Uhura, and
The day the truck
First movie I cried at was Lion King. That makes you feel any better.
Well, I'm really old, so you have to forgive me.
was it silent?
Which one was Old Yeller?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's
God.
the champ. The champ.
The Champ. No, that movie didn't make me cry. That movie wanted to make me throw something at the TV when I.
I was
Oh,
bawling.
I get goosebumps now.
Yeah.
Because,
And that movie
Titanic
with
for me.
Will Smith, 7 pounds.
oh, so
Oh, that was such a...
Titanic. Okay, now, Teresa, I don't know if you know your physics that well or anything, but here's something that I find that's very wrong with Titanic.
What?
When that, what was her name? When Rose.
Rosie.
No offense. But when Rose was hanging on to Leonardo DiCaprio and he died and she let him go, he sank like a box of rocks. He should have been up there floating with the birds. Yeah, he should have been up there.
It's because he was frozen.
That's not the first.
Well, he should have been floating.
That's not the first movie to ever make me cry, but that one always gets me no matter how many times I watch
With
it.
the lady
I was waiting for somebody here, which
to the kids of bed. That's what made me cry.
thank goodness, not one person here said the movie. I was dreading if they would have said it because I probably Ghost with Patrick Swayze, especially the part
Ditto.
when they took the penny and he was sliding it up the wall and you saw the penny going up by himself, and I was watching it with my buddy and his wife, and all of a sudden I heard. It's like, why? If it was a nickel, maybe, but a penny, come on.
We know, Todd. Love Story. Remember that one?
Oh, do 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 do.
We did too.
Yeah.
With Gene Fox.
Yeah.
Remember Todd says, get the tissues. We all let's drive it.
I didn't cry. I thought it was silly because everybody else
But
was crying.
you know what? And that's like music.
Sunshine.
Yeah, now music makes me cry.
Do you ever realize that back in the, especially from the 50s and the 60s, and maybe even through the early 70s, they had all these songs about teenagers getting killed on train tracks.
We were out on a date.
In my daddy's car, we hadn't driven very far. Down the road straight ahead, the car was stalled, the engine was dead. Well, usually if the car's stalled, the engine isn't going anywhere.
What made us cry when I was in school was that song by the Shangri-La's. That song, Never Go Home Anymore.
Oh, yeah, Todd remembers that one because remember, Todd, I got the Time Life, the sounds of the 60s, and what was the one that we always made fun of was that icicles, popsicles.
I like that song. because of nostalgic reasons. It's kind of a silly song.
Oh,
but-
music gets me every time.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
Every song, there's a memory, I swear.
Yep.
Well, you know that game show Beat Shazam? Have you seen? It's a new
Is it
game
like a
show.
newer- oh, the same.
It's Beat Shazam. It's like whether the person can figure out what the song is before the
okay.
Shazam.
I should be on that.
I told Todd he needs
Kind of
to
like
be.
Songburst or that other show.
That
Name
art-
that tune.
Name that, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a
Couple years
game
or
on
whatever.
there's a game on the phone called what is that thing called? Something. Anyway, you do that on the phone, and you choose what category you want, and then they give you coins if you get them right.
Tell Laura I love her. Tell.
Teenager.
Well, I mean, what was the other one? That Rocky, you've been in love before. You know that you can do it.
See the trees, how big it's grown. Good friend of
Oh, I hate that one.
Oh.
Or don't forget, who
Grow.
Yep.
somebody did that. Tie yellow ribbon. Somebody cried during that too. It's like, why? It's a movie. No.
Daddy, don't you walk so fast. My daughter cries. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there were lots of
I can't think of any songs that ever.
Oh, my God. And on your son. Yes, the family through. There's so much.
I can't think of any song that made me cry until they started coming out with rap music. Then I wanted to cry because that's not music.
because he's blind,
Yep.
and
That,
I see him a lot on the email
I
list.
just played it the other day.
Oh, honey, you ought to tell them your story about that guy you said that annoyed you, and then they told you that.
Oh, that wasn't anything. That wasn't anything that was
Well, I know, but it was funny though.
funny. There was this guy at.
Abby, put your shoes on.
We had this reunion thing over the phone where you could call in if you went to our school, and
Yeah.
there
Oh.
was this guy that called in, and he was like, he just about drove me nuts. He was so annoying, and he was going on about how he was intelligently, I don't remember what he said. He was mentally
Superior.
superior and all this, and he just kept going on and on and on, and you couldn't talk because he was always talking, and so after that thing happened, I left to go visit for a while somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but anyway, I was gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it was up here. I came up here to visit my kids.
Yeah.
I went back to Tennessee and I got back on the line talking to some people. And I said, well, I'll tell you one thing. If they ever have another one of those reunions, I said, I sure as hell hope that guy doesn't come. He was so annoying. And this girl goes, you don't have to worry about it, Peg. He just died. I was embarrassed, needless to say, because I was really
Well,
happy.
and then a few months ago, this guy that we knew died. And, because it came up on Facebook, and everything is always so believable on Facebook. But anyway, it came across and said that this guy, Mike Branch, that we knew, died. And Peg goes, nah, he didn't die. There's been rumors going around, for years that he's been dead, and he's always popping up. And, kind of like those Who Shot JR things, But finally, it was verified, that he had died.
I
So.
guess that I am just an old hard soul. I don't know, because I didn't believe it. I'm like, no way. He's dead. We've been here and he's dead for years.